Cody Lundin was a fan favorite on Dual Survival, but then, out of nowhere, he got fired, which left a lot of people confused. But what actually happened? Why was he let go? And where is he now? Dual Survival was a show where courage danced with unpredictable forces of nature, and it had us spellbound, maybe because of the way the hosts of this show embarked on a fearless journey through the wilderness. Their lives constantly hung in the balance. Some liked the unpredictable format of the show, which promised engagement and suspense until the very end. But if we're being honest, how much of the show's success is thanks to the two protagonists? It was their chemistry and coordination that made the show hit an all-time high. Cody Lundin and Dave Canterbury are seasoned television personalities who formed a partnership. But what an impressive partnership it was.
I used to hunt snakes for a living, and I could spot snakes from a long ways away.
Cody, the expert naturalist, was no stranger to conquering the dangers of life in the great outdoors. Dave, on the other hand, was a military expert. So what happens when a regular outdoors aficionado and a military expert are thrust together on a mission? They become a hit thanks to their unprecedented teamwork. What was their biggest challenge? Quenching the flaring tensions and clashing egos. But here's the thing, the channel kept switching up the cast, and not everyone had the kind of chemistry Dave and Cody had. It wasn't long before cracks appeared, and the weakest link was Cody. Now, don't get me wrong, he knew what he was doing. His magnetic personality coupled with his unwavering dedication to the art of survival established him as an indispensable pillar of the show's success. But sometimes a vast fan club isn't enough to keep going. Add to the mix a co-host who doesn't value and a channel that doesn't support you, and you bag yourself a perfect recipe for disaster. That is exactly the kind of misfortune Cody had. For the initial 4 seasons, Cody stood as a prominent figure, sharing his profound insights and an extraordinary knack for navigating through the most treacherous situations. Then, the network decided to make a critical change midway through season 4. They cut down on Cody's involvement in the show. He was gradually pulled from the limelight until he wasn't a part of the show anymore. The sudden departure of Cody left viewers in disbelief. That was probably the only thing Cody had earned in his years of reality TV, fandom at the cost of respect and peace. So the absence of Cody was deeply felt by his devoted fans. His abrupt departure from Dual Survival left a trail of questions, prompting speculation among viewers. They wanted to know the reason, and Cody did not disappoint. He shared his side of the story, which was filled with conflicts upon conflicts with the makers of the show, the channel, and his co-host. But let's back up a bit and start from the very beginning to figure out the root of the problem and where it all went wrong. Now, Cody was the perfect fit in every sense of the word. He was born for this. Cody's survival instincts were honed through a rough upbringing and shaped by a constant shuffle from place to place, courtesy of his military father's postings. His departure from home after high school led him down a path of transient living. From commune dwellings to park benches, he was learning survival skills left and right. At the same time, he wasn't lacking in the education department either. Despite enduring hardships, Cody's relentless pursuit of education resulted in a degree in holistic health from Prescott College. His life took an unexpected turn when he decided to write about his experiences in a book. His literary venture eventually paved the way for a hosting role on Lost in the Wild, which then led to his pivotal tenure on Dual Survival. He instantly became a fan favorite on the show. His decision to roam barefoot was a signature quirk that endeared him to many. With a combination of wild charm and a profound grasp of survival tactics, Cody was the perfect fit for the rugged challenges the show presented. His survival expertise and an uncanny ability to win over even the direst of challenges was quite refreshing. He knew how to keep his viewers entertained, so the television network's decision to part ways with a game-changer like him seemed confusing. As the show gained momentum, so did the unexpected plot twists. His departure revealed that it was all smoke and mirrors. The incredible chemistry that was evident on screens was nothing but a big, fat lie. And the reality was dotted with clashes and allegations. So, as soon as he left Dual Survival, the network issued a statement in an attempt to downplay the situation. The Discovery Channel made an effort to salvage its reputation. They hinted at a desire to infuse a fresh perspective into the series, indicating that they had enjoyed their partnership with Cody. But his time was up. According to the channel, the issues seemed to be over safety and health concerns during production, which is what Cody refused to sacrifice and why he apparently left the show. It is very much plausible that, upon his exit, he entered into a non-disclosure agreement with Discovery, restricting him from revealing the intricate details of what happened behind the scenes. Consequently, his carefully worded response seemingly skirted the boundaries of this agreement, leaving hints and implications for the keen-eyed audience to decipher. Followers of the show are well aware of Cody's rules regarding survival. Cautious decision-making and a careful approach to risk assessment are in his book of principles. In his world, one can only take a risk if the reward outweighs the potential dangers. Contrastingly, the Discovery Network doesn't care. It thrives on sensationalism and adrenaline-pumping theatrics that often involve consuming unconventional sustenance and showcasing dangerous stunts. It's not a stretch to imagine that Discovery may have subtly urged Cody to up the ante, injecting more danger into the show for the sake of more entertainment value. However, Cody's steadfast commitment to safety seemingly clashed with this push for more drama. Maybe this is what prompted a standoff, with Discovery finding itself at a regulatory crossroads, as pushing Cody beyond his comfort zone would potentially breach the Occupational Safety and Health Administration regulations. So, maybe Discovery's decision to part ways with Cody may have been veiled under an alternative pretext, masking the underlying clash of creative direction. However, all hell broke loose when Cody decided he wasn't about to keep quiet about it. He strongly refuted the network's explanations, claiming that they were inaccurate, uncalled for, unacceptable, and untrue. So, what was the real story then? Cody's side of the story revealed a whole new chapter. He claims that things went downhill when Dave left the show and was replaced by a new co-host, Joseph Teddy. Cody explained that his co-host, Joe, had made his life on the show unbearable, alleging instances of threats and intimidation both on and off camera. The accusations from Cody's side were pretty serious. From ominous warnings involving ice axes to spear-related threats, Cody painted a grim picture of Joe's behavior during filming. He also claimed that the show's producers had manipulated footage to depict his survival skills as deteriorating, thereby tarnishing his professional reputation. And he did not stop there. His sense of injustice fueled him to take legal action against the network, marking the initiation of a defamation lawsuit. A divided fan base tussled with the conflicting narratives. Some attributed Cody's on-screen behavior to sensationalism and called him too egoistic, while others delved deeper into the controversy, suspecting that the network had orchestrated a challenging environment for the reality star. The critical point of contention was whether Cody had been fired or whether he'd willingly left the show. The question remained unanswered until Cody himself revealed that he was, in fact, fired. The eventual court ruling favored the network on the basis of lack of substantial evidence, but Cody was having none of that. He sought to overturn the court's ruling, standing firm in his pursuit of vindication. While a lot of the specifics still remain concealed under the veil of legal confidentiality, the audience is left to read between the lines and piece together the narrative that unfolds beyond the facade of reality TV. Various accounts and explanations emerged, further fueling the heated debate among the show's enthusiasts. A significant uproar ensued, with Cody's supporters expressing their frustration and disappointment online. Even in the middle of the legal battles, Cody's dedication to teaching life-saving skills and fostering respect for the natural world never wavered. Presently, Cody leads a quiet life in the plains of northern Arizona. He leads an off-the-grid lifestyle featuring water collection from rain, waste composting, and vegetable cultivation. But despite his retreat from the public eye, Cody's legacy endures. He continues to educate audiences, fostering a blend of seriousness and humor, echoing the same techniques that made him a standout figure on the show. Cody's enduring commitment to survival and sustainability says a lot about him. It proves that even when thrust into the most challenging of circumstances, one can find a way to thrive and make a difference. His legacy remains embedded in the hearts of his dedicated fans, who continue to reminisce about the amazing wilderness expert who fearlessly braved the unknown both on and off the screen. He might have said goodbye to the show, but time proved that dual survival couldn't run on its own, and Cody was irreplaceable. The show persisted for 6 more seasons before eventually concluding, leaving its early episodes etched in the memories of its devoted audience. But anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think about Cody getting fired from the show? Were you a fan of his? Let me know in the comments below.